Hello, my name's Craig Hamilton Parker. You might have heard me. I'm a well-known medium and psychic, but also I've written a number of best-selling books about dreams. These are all mine. And I'm going to share some of the secrets of dreams with you today.
Craig and Jane Hamilton Parker are the world's most psychic couple. Can they speak to the dead and bring messages of hope in these troubled times? Join them for an evening of mystical talks, world predictions, and spirit messages.
But before we start, and before we get down to your specific symbol, let's have a think about what dreams actually mean. You see, dreams speak to us in a strange language. They speak to us in the language of symbolism, of metaphor, of allegory. They're saying this like this. Your dream, what's happening to you and your feelings, it's just like this or just like that, you see. So when we get to the bottom of these meanings, these symbols, we begin to understand what's happening in us. And most dreams are talking about our emotions. So you want to look at your emotions first of all and think to yourself, you know, what was the emotional feeling I had in this dream? And can I relate that same sort of feeling to something that's been happening in my life, either now or in the past? And is my dream saying something about these issues that have been bugging me? You know, so we'll look at the specific symbolism for you in a moment, but remember it's all about you, and that dreams and nightmares are all there trying to heal you, trying to bring you back to equilibrium, trying to bring you to a state where your emotions are in balance. They're a cooling off process in many respects, and they're much more as well. But that's the main basis of dreams. Now, I'm a psychic and a medium, so I'm obviously interested in what dreams also can tell us about the future, because sometimes in dreams we get unconscious clairvoyance, in that we get a glimpse of things that may or may not happen. And so I also include a second part. After we do the psychological meaning of your dreams, I'm also going to tell you the prophecy of the dream and relate it to some of the things that have been said in the past about what these dreams mean. Okay, here's your dream meaning. Dreams about death. Dreams of death represent the ending of one phase so that a new one can begin. They can show forthcoming finalities, such as the end of a marriage or a career. These are symbolic dreams and are unlikely to forecast an actual event. If the dead person is someone you know, consider what aspect of yourself that person represents. For example, to dream of your mother dying could represent the death of the motherly side of your own nature. Perhaps you should try to be more caring and maternal, or perhaps plans you have should be nurtured rather than killed off. Alternatively, you may also be expressing your hidden feelings about the person. Do you secretly resent the person, or have a desire to be independent of him or her? Dead animals may also represent aspects of yourself. They indicate that you may be rejecting or repressing your instinctive nature. Freud believed that everyone has two contending basic drives: eros, which is the drive towards pleasure and life, and thanatos, the drive towards death. If the dead person in your dream was yourself, you might want to consider the following. Now, ask yourself, what is being expressed in the dream? Perhaps you fear dying and the dream is reminding you of your own mortality. It is healthy to accept that death comes to us all. This realization broadens our spiritual perspective and loosens the grip of material craving. Everything in the world is the dust of stars, but look deep within yourself and you may find the part of yourself that is eternal. Another question you can ask yourself: are you trying to free yourself from something? You may want to leave your old self behind so that a new one can be born. Free yourself of emotional burdens and open yourself to new potentials. There is no need to be a martyr. The way forward is to establish a new set of values that are of benefit to you and to others. Another question to ask yourself: do you feel suicidal? There's no need to punish yourself or others because of how you feel. Everyone occasionally feels a desire to retreat from life's problems and from feelings of failure. But suffering is a blessing as well as a curse. It is through adversity that we grow and become better people. Be like a strong tree that bends with the wind but never breaks. Better times will inevitably come again. Now, the mystical meaning of dreams of death. To dream of meeting dead people you once knew is part of the grieving process. Sometimes the feeling of loss is symbolized by being rejected, divorced, or attacked by the person you loved. You may dream that they ignore you or have travelled far away. This is all part of the process of coming to terms with the death of a loved one. However, there are some dreams that cannot be explained as symbolism, allegory or metaphor. From the many casebooks I've collected, it appears that occasionally the dead can communicate to us through dreams. I have cases on file where information has been given to the dreamer that could not have been known other than by paranormal means. For example, one woman wrote to say that her dead husband told her exactly where to find the missing will. And I have many instances recorded where the dead person has announced his passing via a dream. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that little interpretation for you there. But there's more. There's much, much more. Of course, that's only the tip of the iceberg of what dreams can mean. You might enjoy my new book. I've written lots of books, as I've told you, but this is my favourite, and this is the one I'd like you to have a look at if you can. It's a book. Look at the size of it. It's a book that will give you pretty much every meaning you need for all of your dreams. There's everything's in there, all the dreams, A to Z, but there's also a large section about how to remember your dreams. There's stuff in here also about how to access dreams about past lives, how to lucid dream when we wake up in a dream, how to meet someone in a dream. It talks also about what dreams mean if we dream of the dead and meeting dead people we know that have died and so forth. All sorts of things are covered in this book, and it's there. It's available on Amazon, and if you enjoy dreams and you want to learn about dreams, it's a thick book, but it's easy to read. It's not a heavy duty stuff, but there's stuff in there too that will teach you all about the psychology of dreams as well. But the whole thing is easy access, I think. Hopefully I write it in a nice light way for you, with a bit of humour sometimes too. There it is. Go and get it on Amazon today. And if you enjoyed this channel too, don't forget to follow us by clicking that little bell thing at the bottom of the page there, because it means you'll get updates all the time, not just about dreams, but all manner of stuff, particularly about the psychic world. And we've got live shows online all the time as well. So thanks for joining us. Hope to see you again. And if you've got a dream that you want to get interpreted, why not drop it in the comments below? Because a lot of people come to this site who like to take an interest in interpreting your dreams. They might give you a few clues. Okay, thanks for joining us. See you soon. Bye for now.